Welcome to the measurement module. Our first topic is perimeter, and our first question is working out the perimeter of this rectangle. And the first thing that you notice is that the sides are unequal units. We've got millimetres on one side and centimetres on the other. So I'm going to change the 7.5 centimetres to 75 millimetres. So perimeter is 2 lengths plus 2 widths, or some people remember it as 2 lots of length plus width. It's the same difference. So keeping on going, that's 2 times 400 plus 2 times 75, which is 800 plus 150, and we need to just make a note that that's all in millimetres, which is 950 millimetres. And using the conversion 10 millimetres equals 1 centimetre, we could write this also as 95 centimetres. So moving on to question 2. In question 2 we're finding the perimeter of an isosceles triangle. And an isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides. It's a little difficult to read, but the side is 45 millimetres and the base is 30 millimetres. And if we think of these as S1 and S1, and we use the same pronumeral here because they are exactly the same length, and this is side 2, we can write an expression for the perimeter. The perimeter is equal to 2 lots of side 1 plus side 2, which is 2 times 45 plus 30, and that's millimetres, which is 90 plus 30 millimetres, which is 120 millimetres, or using that conversion of 10 millimetres equals 1 centimetre, we would have 12 centimetres. Question 3, find the circumference or perimeter of this circle. Notice the change of language because we've now gone to a circle. And we can find the circumference of a circle by pi times d, or because the diameter is equal to 2 radiuses, we can write it as 2 pi r, where the 2r is the same as 1d. Since we're given a radius here, we'll use this second equation to do this. So that's the circumference is equal to 2 times pi times 3.6. Now, there's no need to write pi out, although pi is equal to 3.142, or there's usually a pi button on your calculator. That's if you're using a scientific calculator, which you should be. There's a pi button on your calculator, and you can simply go 2 times by pressing the pi button times by 3.6, and that comes out at 22.6 centimetres. Question 4, find the perimeter of this shape. This is a compound shape. We have a square with a semicircle on top. So we could write down a little expression that the perimeter total, T for total, is equal to 3 times the side length, so if this here is a side, plus half the circumference of a circle, which in other words is the distance around this half circle. So that's going to be 3 times 1.65 plus a half. Now the circumference of a circle and the diameter of the circle is this distance 1.65 across here. So we'll use the pi d formula, which is pi times 1.65, which comes out as 4.95 plus 2.59, and we better acknowledge units, metres, which is equal to 7.54 metres.